You know, they say that there's a thin line between love and hate, but actually, I think there's a thinner line between success and failure. I think most people don't understand that when it comes to being successful or failing in any business or in any venture, it's the ancillary things that make the difference. It's all the things that you have to get very granular in and think about every day. And that is the difference between being successful or failing. It's just constantly working and understanding your weaknesses, your strengths, your deficiencies, surrounding yourself with the best people, and understanding that it takes teamwork. And I think the most important thing in the legal business, especially, we all get a reputation very quickly. And so it's having the highest standard, having great character, always protecting your image, your reputation, and in the end, always doing the right thing. I think one of the most important things about being successful versus failing at any business is the fact that you run your own business. The one thing that I'm amazed at is I see so much of absentee ownership. And there's this mindset that you can just build this business and then it'll go in cruise control and that it will just, as you enjoy life, it will continue to take care of you. But that's the furthest thing from the truth. You have to be in your business on a daily basis. You have to run your business. You can't allow your business to run you. And if you make a mistake or you want to take a couple of days off, that's normal. But if you get into a habit, if you get lazy, if you take your eye off the prize, if you're not always looking ahead, if you're not keeping up with the latest technology, hiring the best people, setting the standard. And you have to remember, the most important thing is the business is you, and your employees will always follow you. So if you have a laid-back approach, they'll have a laid-back approach. If you're disciplined, they're disciplined. You have to set a standard, and you have to keep that standard, and you have to be the person that leads that standard. Now, you have to be fluid. You have to use emotional intelligence sometimes. You have to have compassion, understanding that there's a life. People have lives. There's going to be mistakes. But in the end, you want to win the war and not lose the battle. So I know when I'm talking about the difference between, there's a thin line between success and failure, that some of the people that are listening to me or watching this are saying like, you know, Alexander, I'm very successful and I understand all this stuff, but I just want to appeal to your intellect. I want to get to the core of who you are. And that is that if you don't keep your eye on the prize, if you aren't constantly working, if you aren't constantly paying attention to your business, if you're not constantly reflecting on your business, even though you think your business has a solid base and a foundation, there's someone working trying to take your business. There's some other individual who wants your business. And so you have to work hard. You have to be guarded because you've worked too hard to build it where it is. And you have to continue to work on it on a daily basis because the world is changing on a daily basis. And I use this example sometimes. You know, Amazon became the first $1 trillion company. Well, now they want to become a $2 trillion company. And then they want to become a $3 trillion company. And so in whatever business you are, I want you to continue to work hard to gain new heights and your heights to the point where you've reached the pinnacle.